this is Bill with Machinery Consultants. We're located in Salt Lake City, Utah. We'd like to thank you for your time to preview this absolutely amazing pre-owned Giddings & Lewis Model 340T. The machine serial number is 6777. It happens to be our stock inventory number, 7351. That being said, the issue with this machine, absolutely amazing, very, very limited use. We have the flaking visible on all of the ways. So again, we have the flaking visible on the ways. The machine was just released from a very long-term standby storage from the U.S. Navy. It's a heavy battle machine. We have a number 5-horse taper in 4-inch diameter spindle, and that's the main spindle. And then above that, we have a smaller auxiliary spindle. Now that being said, it's a very unique machine, and it's very cool also because both spindles can be ran at the same time, or they can be ran independently, one or the other. That being said, let's go ahead and rock the party, Frank. We'll get into the nitty-gritty in just a few minutes here. Showing the spindles. Main on the bottom, auxiliary on the top. The main spindle travels in and out approximately 30 inches. It can be ran manually or by power feed. Same with the top spindle. Top spindle can be ran manually and or by power feed. You'll see the auxiliary spindle. We call the top spindle the auxiliary spindle. Now let's talk about spindle speeds. The top spindle goes much faster than the bottom spindle, so the auxiliary spindle speeds has 36 changes ranging from 25 to 1500. The bottom spindle, the main drive spindle, has also 36 changes ranging from 7.5 to 450 RPM. We're currently running at 49 RPMs on the lower and 161 on the upper. The table on this machine is a 36 by 72. That's 3 foot by 6 foot. I'm going to show you the flaking on the ways, on the cross slide. 110. Okay, that's 110 RPM. 360 on the auxiliary. Now please make note of how easy it is to change the spindle speeds. We're going to look at the chart in a few minutes. It's color coded with a black or a red tag. You can see how easy it is to engage and disengage the spindle. Watch Frankie's hands. Okay, that's 258. That's 258 on the lower spindle. Let me show them that chart real fast, okay? Very easy to read. Black and red. Okay, rock and roll. Thank you, man. Take note of the saddle ways. Extremely high level of flaking. Doing a big speed change. Changing the transmission. 358 to 358 RPMs. That's 396. Okay, and that's 1300. Thank you so much. That's 1300 on the top spindle. Okay, this is top speed, 450 on the bottom, main drive spindle, and 1500 on the top. Let me go ahead and let that sink in. Again, that's 450 and 1500. Quick disengagement. Very nice. Now again, we have an optional tailstock that I want to show you with the machine. Now this is a direct match. This is a mate for this machine. Go ahead and do some feeds. Now, I'd like to point out, we've already walked through the fact that the machine has power rapid traverse, we're going to go ahead and execute some feeds. The column is going up. Now let's make special note. While the column is going up, please make note of this third shaft over. That's this third shaft over. That's what we're going to call the splined tailstock drive shaft. Okay, now while the vertical column is going up or down, that is going to rotate. Now it's disengaged and it's not rotating. Very good. Taking a quick peek at the saddle. Excellent condition. Fantastic. Now Frankie's kind enough to show us the crossway. Park the camera. That's power out the traverse. So again, we have a full feed range. We have 18 changes from 0.005 to 0.250 IPR, 0.001 to 0.062 IPR on the feeds, as well as power rapid traverse on all three axes. That's the power rapid traverse. That's to boogie over to be where you want to be for positioning, setting up, and fixturing of the column up and down, vertical head on the column up and down, and the table on the saddle. Okay, the machine is currently wired at 480 volts. It's a 15 horsepower main drive motor. So we've established that we have a table cross travel. Let me step back and point this out to you. This is very interesting. We're going to talk about the travels. So you have a 36 by 72 table. Okay. So that being established, we have a 36 by 72 table. Our cross slide on the travel. Cross slide travel for the table. We call that the table cross travel. Is 64 inches. The saddle has 50 inches, so from left all the way towards the column, we have a full 50 inches of travel. Now additionally, on the vertical up and down, we have 42 inches of travel here. So we can go up and down a full 42 inches here on the column. Now we're making note of how beautiful the flaking is on this machine. I'm going to hang out over here for a few seconds. Now the machine is also set up with an automatic lube system. Here's the 15 horsepower main drive motor. Now again, I wanted to point out the fact that the machine just was released from the U.S. Navy, and here's the government tag. Alright, dynamite. So we have a very nice machine with extremely limited use, very low hours. The number 5 Morse taper spindle. Power rapid traverse all the way around, feeds and speeds, standard, slow to fast. Here's your tailstock. Now here's what we wanted to point out, and I apologize for the length of this video, but this is the salient feature that we wanted to talk about. Whilst the column is moving up and down, and we've established that that shaft is moving. Okay, we've established that this shaft here rotates when the column goes up and down. That being said, when the tailstock, can you see me okay with that lens? When the tailstock is sitting on the table, when the tailstock is sitting flush on the table on the bottom side of the machine here, there's a gear on the underside down here that gets parked up in this bracket. So you can park the gear, and at that point, gear is not engaging and rotating. Therefore, even though this shaft is rotating, this portion of the tailstock will not go up and down. That being said, Mr. Client XYZ customer, we have already pre-discussed the fact that this is the salient point. Independent or manual drive system put up here. They set the power bead or even a small handle or a crank to lower and raise it manually. Or, quite simply, keep your gear engaged on the bottom, keeping the gear engaged, disengage the gear, and of course going back and forth. And this will go up and down with the head going up Thank you, buddy. Let me hop up on the ladder and give him a nice aerial view, and I'll let you do a little bit more fun stuff. Thanks, sir. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to conclude with a couple of last points here. The condition, absolutely amazing. We talked about the fact that it's at 480 volts. Going back to the condition, I don't mean to drive it home too hard, but we're considering this a very fine, elegant piece of jewelry. If the Smithsonian Institute were to procure a machine, my bet would be on the fact that this would be the one that they would select. Overall weight on the machine is 29,000 pounds. The physical dimensions are 87 inches wide, 184 long, and 104 inches high. And Raj, that's right on the money when it comes to being the correct dims. Disassembly would not be required in your situation. Thank you again on behalf of Machinery Consultants.